There we are. We are live for the fans.
Hello, everyone.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes. So you're saying this week or last night, you did a secret spy mission, which, as you've written it here, doesn't seem very plausible. So I'm gonna go with more like you guys went out and talked to people, and then it didn't go successfully because this feels very awkward. You feel very awkward. Always very awkward, Johannes. Always. Which is fine, which is fine. I'm just a book, what would I know? Hmm.
How's the book?
No. And then you guys got caught, and most of what you wrote about here is the fact that Noctis threatened to kill a servant girl who's a spy, and then you chased her down, which is weird, and then Noctis accused her of stealing candy in front of the guards. He said, "This woman stole my friend's candy," and he started naming names. Wow, if you were gonna kill her, that would have been really bad because, like, it's so incriminating to have your name known amongst the guards with someone who is obviously headed for the palace, which means they work for the palace. Immediate suspect. Immediate suspect. But on the bright side, nothing at all happened in the palace because, Noctis went and willingly told his side of the story, and people are generally good, so they're gonna just eat that right up and just let Noctis go, and they'll keep his secret safe forever because that's how people work. And it's not visible because this is a make-believe game and not real life, but the book is very much rolling its paper eyes. This is gonna be very, very. It's gonna be very, very bad. I know I'm just your journal slash spellbook slash dish, just weird lists of things, but this is gonna be very bad. I tell you, very bad, because Noctis is an idiot and always causes problems. And you know that. Just how bad is this problem? You'll have to figure it out and let me know. My money's on someone's going to get hurt, and I'm betting it's going to be one Noctis and something about his family. So we might want to do research into something we've never thought to look into, which is our only friend's family. Yes. Well, okay, good luck with that. Bye, I'm a book.
All right. Okay. So, we have quite a few people to take a look in on at the moment. So, Mama and Welby were out running some errands and delivering mail. I think we're going to go over to Kel, who was on his way to go.
Just caught up with us, or
I think he said he was going to do a bit of shopping first. Is that correct, Kel?
Kel?
now?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. He does have one thing that he's interested in looking at. However, he is also trying to be the do-gooder and looking like just walking. He's not really in a rush. He's walking around seeing if anybody needs help. He also has no idea where the jewelry store actually is, so he's just kind of like seeing if there's any moments to represent Cyrus and do something heroic. No matter, it doesn't even have to be heroic. It can just literally just be helping someone in any way that they may need.
Can I have you make me a performance check?
Performance? Oh, absolutely. I have +4 to performance. Let's go. Oh, 12 plus 4, that's going to be a 16.
Awesome. Yeah. As you're going around, it's not too hard to find people to help when you have that on your mind to look out for. And you do see overall, people seem pretty friendly and receptive to this. And you do, as you strike up a few conversations that way, get directions to a jeweler that is in the northern side of the market area that is sort of right along the river.
Okay. So, Kel's feeling pretty good about himself for helping other people out. And he's just he'll step outside. I mean, not outside. He'll step up to the drill, sort of like display cases or anything in the windows.
Oh, it's one of the market stalls there. There's a dwarf behind the counter, sort of seated on a crate back there so we can see over his stall counter to keep an eye on things. There's some glass cases in front of him. And you can tell that these have some kinds of security enchantments on them to keep them from being completely looted or anything.
Makes sense.
And there's an assortment of jewelry inside, gold lockets, bracelets, necklaces, rings ranging from very simple bands to bejeweled.
Yeah, Kel's looking for a diamond ring.
Ooh. So the dwarf behind the counter watches you scoping it out for a minute and then speaks up and says, is there something I can help you with? Anything in particular you're looking for, son?
A ring? With a diamond?
With a diamond?
Yes, sir.
Now that is going to run you quite a lot of gold. Is the diamond...
Seems a little confident in his face, but all right. How much are we talking?
Oh, 5,000.
All the confidence immediately just sucked out of his face.
Look, I know diamonds are pretty, but they're they're very valuable spell components. We don't end up jeweling very many of them as a result.
You need diamonds for spells. Anyway.
There is some magic that requires such ingredients. But we have plenty of other less sought after stones that would, not get consumed by magic.
I do appreciate that offer, sir. We said 5,000. Is that the cheapest that you've got?
Yes, that's the low end for a diamond ring.
Okay. Cool.
But we've got some other quite beauties. We've got rings that are not nearly quite so pricey. We've got things down under 100 gold, if that is much more agreeable. We've got topaz and moonstone.
Well, I made someone a promise that I've been told I need to make sure it's a real nice diamond ring, and 5,000. That's not. He's kind of just like playing with the pouch of money he has.
If it must be diamond, then you must acquire thousands of gold. But what? I mean, that's quite the promise.
That was.
Your friend a wizard?
No, it was to my pa before he passed away.
Oh. How long ago?
How long ago did Pa pass away?
Mama Kent, how long ago did Pa pass away?
He's dead.
Yeah,
Notes,
Mama
goddess.
Kent. How long ago
Emily?
did Noctis
You're muted,
kill
Emily.
Pa Kent?
Not long enough, it seems.
Probably at least a few years.
Okay. That's been a few years.
Well, you know, son, even a spell with a diamond powering, it's not going to bring him back anymore.
Oh, no, it's not for him. He's the one who made the promise to, though.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for that confusion.
None of my business, probably, I guess.
No, it's... Does this dwarf seem like a trusting man? I know he's a businessman, but like, does he seem like someone that could be trusted?
Make an insight check.
Was I muted when I was talking before?
You were muted, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying that I wasn't the one who decided that he was dead. Said
It's
that
true.
I didn't have notes on it.
Fair. We'll go with 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Sure.
Oh, So that was 15. Oh, that's so sad.
That is that. Sorry.
All right, so I got a 14 on my insight check.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty decent, upstanding fellow. He's a shrewd businessman, obviously. If he's running this kind of an operation, you can't pull one over on him too easily, but
All right.
he's nice enough.
I'll take out my coin pouch and set it down. Fortunately, I wasn't the best in school and didn't really pay attention. And is this close to what you need?
Let me take a look.
There's 123 gold in it.
He goes through it and counts it up, and you can see that he looks like he feels really bad for you right now. He's like, okay, all right. Here's the thing, kid. A diamond is a really tall order for most folks.
I mean, I'm sure I can.
He's
Probably not.
not even close.
All right. Do you know how much more I need?
You would need like 50 times this. Like this
50.
amount, like 50 times. Does that make sense?
So I need this amount that I have,
Yes.
but then 50. So I just need to get 50 more gold?
No. No. No.
But I'm sorry. I feel bad. I don't.
Look, it's sort of, he's gonna like, he like holds up his hand. He's like, this is like, if we're gonna stack it all, you would need it to be this tall of a stack. And he shows like the difference
Oh.
between what you have and what it would need.
I do not have enough.
No. But there are other beautiful gems that are much more
You do have
that you
a
can
very
get today or
You do have-
soon.
a very beautiful collection.
Thank you. I would even have to go seek out diamonds for you. I don't even have them here.
Oh. Well,
None of what you're looking at is a diamond.
oh. Well, do you think it's possible to like order one through you? I'm sure work seems to be
Yes.
picking up a little bit. I got all of this the other day.
Great.
So, I mean, I don't think it would take super much longer.
All right. Yeah, well, I can't be ordering something that expensive without the full payment. So, but do you want to just take a look at what there is already? Do you maybe see anything that looks, suitable?
All this is, like, I'd say this is all very beautiful. As Cal's like taking his money, putting it back in his pouch.
What do you need a diamond for if it's not for a spell?
It's Cal's getting really red in the face.
Maybe I can help.
It's for a girl.
Aha. Okay, maybe I have something that'll do the job, okay? Just,
I thought you said you didn't have any diamonds.
I don't. But is there a particular reason your girl wants a diamond? Is she a wizard?
No, no. Pa told me that when I found the girl I love, thought I would ask her to marry me. So
Right.
I'm going to make sure it's a nice diamond ring. Do something that he didn't do for my ma. The one thing he said.
The ring is just, what is your mother's ring like then? Is it just
I've never actually
That's why
seen
I'm going
her
to
wear
reference.
one. It's kind of hard to do it in our business, beet farming, you
It
know?
doesn't have one at all.
No, that's why Paul he made me promise that I would do things right.
Gotcha. Look, he pulls out a little box with a gold ring inside it that is shaped to look like there are two crescent moons on one side and in the middle is a moonstone. So this is a very traditional design for someone you would like to spend the rest of your life with. You know, the symbolism of the three moons and the brightest one is for our family relationships, including the person you marry. It symbolizes that.
Oh, that's really special.
Yes. Yes. And this one is only 85 gold pieces. And you could buy that today and still have money.
I really, really do appreciate your time, sir. I understand you have a business. What's your name? My apologies.
I'm Tobias.
Cal wipes off his hands and goes in for a shake. Name is Cal.
A pleasure to meet you, Kel.
I'm a man of my word and I keep my promises, all right, Mr. Tobias?
That is a respectable thing.
I promise you, once I get this 5,000 gold, I will come to you specifically, all right?
Okay.
There's no one else. I have to keep my promises, so...
No. You know what? Don't promise that. It's okay.
No.
I feel bad accepting that promise.
You have been an honest man, where you didn't have to be, and I really appreciate that. And I know you're someone that goes from working hard days work every day. I understand what it's like, especially when deals that you might be thinking are going through don't go through, and that sets you back financially. I understand that's rough. So I'm making this promise today, all right, Mr. Tobias, that once I get this 5,000 gold, you're the first person I'm going to come to, all right? And you probably should be looking for this. You said you wouldn't get it until afterwards. That's fine. I'll make sure to get it quickly for you.
I cannot afford to be purchasing diamonds without the money.
That's fair, Mr. Tobias. I'll make sure to get a little extra for your weight, all right? But
good luck, kid. Good luck with
much
that.
appreciated, Mr. Tobias. Kent's the name, so remember the face, remember them.
I'll remember you.
Much appreciated. And Cal's just gonna take his money, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I was told I need to go find Ma," so he's just gonna head to go do that.
Good luck.
He waves goodbye.
Tobias just like shaking his head as you leave. He's just like, "This kid's never gonna get a diamond."
This is like Kel's campaign goal right now.
I love it.
He's gonna get 5,000 gold.
All right. Okay, so yeah, and then you see Markent and Welby at this point. You guys are entering the market area that is right before the crossing over the river into the upper area of the city. As you guys were finishing up your errands and heading back towards.
I'm just like waving, shouting, quite obnoxiously, probably. Like,
there you are, Kel.
Welby. I was told to. What was I told to ask you?
You were told to ask me something.
No, Ma. Tell her something. I don't remember. I saw. I talked to. That friend of yours. Where was I?
Oh, you saw. Well, which one?
Patricia. No, not Patricia. Wasn't her name. Prudence. Priscilla. Yeah, talked to her for a moment. Seemed a little off. I don't know. Anyway, she said just to check up on you. And I don't quite remember what she asked me to do. It's been a weird day. Anyway,
everything
it's fine.
all right?
I think it is. I've helped a lot of people out, Ma. Helped some kids reach things that they couldn't. There was, being tall and whatnot. Helped a couple of the halflings and whatnot kids. Looks like they were, trying to get a sticker up on a lamppost, and they were too small, so I helped them do that. And
Vandalism.
There was, they were also really trying to help a couple other kids, tried to help a lady out. Said that she's kind of a grumpy lady, but that's because her stairs to her house get super dirty. And they said at night it gets cold and can get cold, and the dirt sticks to it. So I made sure to pour some water on that, and they said that it might be a little chilly enough anyways, and that will just get the dust away. So help them do that. So yeah, just help about doing good, helping people, help a couple people across the street, carrying things too. So yeah, just people that I think not the most angry people seem to be pretty friendly here. Just been good. So
Ma's just nodding approvingly. My boy, just take after your pa.
what have you guys been up to?
I dropped off a letter and then kind of escorted her around.
Yeah, so
Thanks
just
for
been
taking care
picking
of my
up
mom.
some supplies for my project,
That's
I
awesome.
might ask John if they have books that I could read about architecture, but I don't know if they have them.
I need to talk with John too. Not about books, just about some other things. Have something I need him to. We're all agreeing. John is someone, is pretty good with that magic stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Better than me. A different flavor, though, but
Oh, do you dabble?
I am a cleric.
Right.
Well, that's my rank. Not what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys all heading up towards Johannes' house still?
I'm just following them and talking with them.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
I
at my
think-
house.
Not you.
You're
not
not
here.
heading there because you're already.
You
Yeah, I
might
think we're walking
remember.
back. I mean, we might do some sightsee, or might not take the most direct route as
Okay.
we're chatting, but we're headed back. I think.
As you guys cross into that river to get into the upper area of the city, I do need Kel to make a wisdom saving throw.
We're level 6, right?
No, I'm level 4.
Oh, wisdom save. All right. That's a 14.
You get that weird feeling again, but you kind of feel, Cyrus's lingering presence and help, and you shake it off.
All right. Awesome. I'm so scared, guys.
You all right? You zoned out for a moment there.
But let's hoping that John can help answer some of these questions. It's just, Ma, how I slept. I've been sleepwalking my entire life. That's just kind of something I do. It's kind of like that, but it just almost was like I was about to sleepwalk again. That's how I ended up out here. Actually, I was sleepwalking in the night, and so.
Do we need to?
Welby
to
looks like
your
he's
door,
remembering
or-
something. Sleepwalking is dangerous. Although
Apparently.
you're smaller, so maybe not as bad.
How tall is Welby?
A little taller than you.
Just a little taller.
Do you
Who
sleepwalk?
has the bigger muscles here?
You've probably do have the bigger muscles.
Cal just laughs at your comment then.
Well, you try going to the bathroom when there's a sleepwalking giant.
Oh,
You do not want to get stepped on.
why is there a sleepwalking? Is that too personal? I don't.
I grew up on an island full of giants. Robbing egg. There was one in particular who would sleepwalk, and
I'm glad you're alive, Welby. You're a good friend, so you'd be missed if you weren't.
how could you miss me if I wasn't here?
Because exactly, you wouldn't be here, therefore we would miss you.
But you wouldn't. Do you miss Miss Glumdeclitch?
I can't say I know who that is.
Exactly, so you don't miss them, because you've never met them.
I see what you're saying.
He got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Welby, I do have to say, I do appreciate you. I understand that sometimes my noggin isn't always the sharpest tool in the shed, as they like to say down on the farm. But you never made me feel stupid, so I appreciate that.
I'm not trying to make anyone feel stupid. I was just confused at why you would miss someone who you hadn't met.
You're a good man, Melby. Gives him a pat on the shoulder.
I'm confused now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe your
we are
confusion.
going-
Oh, what you're saying?
We are going to jump over to Johannes now. Johannes, you had said you had some things you wanted to shop for as well. Is that still true?
Yes, because as far as I know, I have no idea where this adventure is going to take us, but I did not like sleeping outside exposed.
Fair. Okay.
What did I miss?
So I'm going to look for... Oh, no. This was during... You were there for that. That was the owlbear incident, but that was far too
That's what you're talking
exposed.
about.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were... Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
didn't miss that, Mark.
No,
I think we caught you up on everything.
I was just thinking like he was outside of his house and
No,
he
no,
was
no,
just
no.
naked.
I mean, yes, I was in fact outside of a house, and I didn't like it. I'm gonna go in my part of town.
Yeah.
To the equivalent of what glamping stores would be. I want to see if I can find some sort of like magical tent that's bigger on the inside and will keep me warm and safe type thing. And any like spell books or any spells available that I could find that might also be practical in situations like that. While Noctis is just doing his thing.
Rotting away.
Right. So we'll go through that real quick here. Okay, so I have a list of at the Scriptorium, which is a bookshop that has magic tomes and things, a list of spells you could purchase in order to learn. I'm gonna read that. Let's see here what we've got. Some of these you might already have. I just made the list of their inventory, so yeah. Let's see. They have Alarm, Aid, Arcane Eye, Light, Mending, Message, Prestidigitation, Unseen Servant, Featherfall, Continual Flame, Levitate, Spider Climb, Misty Step, Control Water, Leoman's Tiny Hut, and Glyph of Warding are the available spells.
And Leoman's Tiny Hut, that's a second level spell?
That is a third level spell and costs 150 gold pieces.
I don't have... Oh, wait. Am I lying? I don't have
think-
it. So
You might have a difference between spending money and family money.
that's
Yeah, this is his spending money that you're trying to use.
yeah. Listen, one would require me going through hoops and things and being like, please, Abigail, give me some of the house budget. Like, otherwise I'd have to write my parents a few towns over and be like, please do whatever the D&D equivalent of wiring me money is.
My credit card isn't working anymore. What's going
My
on?
credit card's not working, Dad. Like, what the hell? Like, okay. Spells are interesting. I'll keep some of those in mind. I think I actually have the majority of those spells. But Lehman's tiny hut, that's something I'll keep in my thing for later, potentially, to look into. So yeah, I won't buy any spells then.
Okay. If you are looking for a magically reinforced tent, you can get one of those for 75 gold.
All right, and like when you say magically reinforced, what does that mean? I guess
That's going to protect you from rain and weather, anything that's not cataclysmic level. It's not indestructible or anything, but it is very fire resistant. It's waterproof. You're not gonna freeze to death while you're inside this tent.
all right. Good to know. And that's 75 gold.
Yep. Fits 3 people.
Mm-hmm. Fits me very perfectly. That's what matters the most.
Yes. Oh, you all spread out.
All right, and just to check, it'll still have to be set up like a normal tent, though, right?
It does need to be set up like a normal tent.
I think I'll hold off on it for now, but he'll probably sit there and stare at it for like a good half an hour, with the instructions next to it, just being like, "How in the world does this work?"
The shop attendants start worrying about you a little bit.
I think a servant can do this.
Well, usually how that works.
That's fair. I will bring a servant and see if they know how to do this. Thank you.
Okay.
And I will leave.
Bye.
And I'll go back and I'll go, I've learned very much today.
And as you're walking, you are going to receive a message on your sending stone.
Oh.
You hear Amatrine's voice, and he says, "Something happened. Too much to explain here. I'll explain in person this afternoon. I'll use the door this time. Forget about the search until then."
Okay. Good to know. See you then. I'll have tea prepared. And I'll go back and I'll be like, And as I'll like fly back. I'll start flying back, and I'll just like absentmindedly be like, "This is probably Noctis's fault." Yeah, definitely, this is Noctis's fault.
What makes you think that? Doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna, when I get back, I'm just gonna like, I'll find Abigail immediately. I'm like, "Listen, we're going to be having a guest. Make everything very, very presentable. A prince is coming in the afternoon. Sorry, it's late notice. I just found out and flew immediately here, so sorry, but we should, yes."
There were 3 princes in this city. Could you maybe be more specific?
The one who's not really a prince, but still is technically a prince. You know,
What?
It's Amatrine. Prince Amatrine.
I'm going to do you a favor and pretend I didn't just hear that, okay?
I was just saying politically, no one treats him... Okay, yes, thank you. I'm a little caught off guard. It's been a very weird
Say
morning.
that out loud, all right? It's
You know what? Yes, you're very. I'm. Yes, thank you so much.
Sorry, that's not my place. You freaked me out a little. Sorry.
No, I think it very much is your place. I need you sometimes. Thank you.
You're welcome. And she hurries off to immediately get this house into much better shape. She's like, clean everything again.
I'm gonna go put on better clothes. I'll actually be there's probably like a really nice robe in a cabinet that I never ever touch. That it's one of those things like the family's like, you have to have this, you have to have it ready to wear, and I'm like, I'm never gonna wear it. What do you mean? I don't need this. When am I ever gonna need a 10-piece suit? But now I'm like, I guess propriety is important.
All right. So we're going to have the other part of the group, so Welby and the Kents, arrive at the house at about the same time that you guys see the royal twins both land at the front door.
Oh dear.
Wait,
We arrive at the same time as they do?
Yep. You guys are approaching, and then they land, and they kind of look over, and they're like, are you... Never mind. They ignore you and knock on the door.
I will usher the group around to the servants' entrance.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Great.
okay, no front door.
I was like,
Yeah.
is that the one that we're trying to help find the mom? As like you're pulling him away.
No, I just might like accidentally bump the bottom of your jaw so it gets a little more garbled.
He's whispering it. He's not.
Okay.
You don't know how good of ears these people might have too.
Yeah,
so.
I
That's
might
true.
still
Yeah.
like just like pulling you guys away, going through the servants' entrance, because with fancy winged ones showing up and one who I've been looking at faces, I know that face. I studied that mosaic. That's a face.
It's a face.
Yeah, I'm like, that is our client's client? I don't know. And yeah, servant's entrance.
Inside the house, Johannes, you do hear your friends arrive through the back door at the same time that there is a knock at the front door that Abigail goes to answer.
I'm poor. I just ready my. I'm like
Ready in action.
I was expecting one person, so I'm sitting in a room with only two people's tea set up. I'm not expecting someone who's actually not actual status, but like someone I'm comfortable with, and then it's gonna be immediate. Oh no, words.
So you're just gonna stay there.
I'm
Just checking before I
Yep,
let people in the house.
I am waiting for people to be brought in, like would be, propriety. I don't open the door. I'm a noble.
Yep. Abigail answers the door. She tries not to be too surprised at both of them being there, since she also was only alerted to one. She's like, welcome. Please come in. There's tea. And she brings them into where you are.
My eyes get big, and I count. I'm like whisper counting, but I'm like 1, 2. That's 2 people. This is one more person than. Welcome to my home. What an unexpected surprise. Sit.
They both sit, and Amethyst, she looks at you and she's like, look, I'm here, and he's like my backup. Unofficially, I'm gonna let you two have this conversation.
Understood. One moment, and I'm gonna look at Abigail, and I'm like, everyone busy and away, outside of you understand. Thank you.
You got it. Absolutely. As she hurries to make sure people are busy and away, but then she's like, does he mean his friends also?
Does she say that? Does she ask me that?
But she pauses and then like looks back and she's like, everyone?
Dealer's choice, I guess. And I turn back around because I don't know the answer. I'm not used to this.
Abigail, looking very concerned, comes past those of you who have just arrived, and she's just like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what's going on. But Prince and Princess are in there. Probably don't interrupt. I don't really know what's going on. And I'm busy. I'm so sorry.
All right.
She runs off like to get people out of the way, so she's just like, I can't even answer questions because I don't know.
I would probably, the moment I saw another person, have cast like unseen servants, and there's just another random floating teacup coming into the room where I'm at. I couldn't see it, so it just doesn't match the set that's in there, but I'm too nervous to just send it back.
Well, B, I don't know what the other two are going to do, but I'm going to post up outside of the door / way. I don't know if it's doorway or a door. Probably a door. Hopefully a door. I'm going to post up there and pretend I am guarding.
I mean, it's technically not pretend, right?
Right. Well,
Bodyguard.
look, no,
Okay.
I will fake it and make it. Let's put it that way.
Sounds good. Just to check in before we start that conversation in the tea room, Kent, what are you up to?
I was like, oh, sorry, you go.
I was gonna say, I mean, Ma Kent would be like, okay, let's, get out, get out of the way, since that's seems to be what's expected here. But I'll leave it to Kel what he wants to do.
I think he's. Did they? It isn't. That's what they would have said if they needed us there, right?
That would make sense to me.
Same. Okay, let's not. We don't want to be rude. We're the newcomers here.
Should we go put some things away?
Yeah. I was hoping to talk with Johannes, but it's not the right time now, apparently. So that's okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go do that. Let's go put some things away.
She like pats your arm, like good boy, just walks over to where our quarters are.
Okay, sounds good. We will now put back into the room with the twins and Johannes. Amethyst has kind of like pushed her chair back so that she's trying to give you guys space, but she's still just there, and she's got a presence you can't ignore, and she's just like, just pretend I'm not here.
This is the closest I've ever been to a woman. No. It's probably semi-accurate, actually.
I mean, they're
Oh,
you've
that's more
literally
for,
been on a cart with, like,
Yeah, Abigail's a
Ma-
woman.
Mama Kent is a woman, Abigail's a woman, like,
Abigail's a servant. Ma Kent is not a servant,
Commoner.
but like commoner. Like, it doesn't register. He's just like employees. Like,
they don't count. They're not real people.
that's.
They're not-
Listen, my brain doesn't work that way. It's. I was trained wrong. Sorry. No. I'm just like, so, obviously something has happened, and I'm assuming. Well, I won't make assumptions. What exactly brings you here?
Well, officially, we're here to figure out if you knew anything, but I really, really hope you didn't.
I like lean in
But
and I go,
I
is this because I may have found her?
No, it's not that. And you should probably leave that alone for a while. You need to not be suspicious at all for a while.
Okay. What did I know or not know?
Your friend Noctis. Did you know he was hiding?
No, I just no. No, I kind of found that out today, and then one of the servants went to the palace, and then we brought her back here and chatted with her, and then they went back to the palace together so that he could divulge the fullness of it, I guess, himself.
Amethyst, despite trying not to be part of the conversation, is just like, ugh, what an idiot.
I mean, he kind of is, but what do you expect?
Well, he did. Yeah, I don't know what he expected, but he did make some confessions that are really unfortunate
Wait,
for him.
what do you
And I
mean?
might have some bad news for you. I don't know how bad exactly, but
What did he?
well, he's been arrested. He's 100% in the dungeons.
Ah, okay.
They're reaching out to his family. I think they got a hold of his wife, ex-wife. Is she still considered his wife? Amethyst is she's like, I'm not sure. I think they all considered him dead or something. So she's like, whatever. Well, they contacted anyway. He confessed to the murder of Harold Deplumet.
Sorry. Let's take a step back real quick.
Yeah.
So, when you say he admitted to, like, under duress or torture after hours, or it's not even been hours. So he said that he killed. Is this like a different Harold de Plumet?
I only know of the one.
Me too.
Um,
and this is like from a good source, like you trust this isn't just hearsay. He willingly killed my...
No reason to lie about it. Look, the only person in the room when he made his confession was Lady Moira, and so I don't know what exactly the words were, but it did not seem to have been after any amount of torture. It seemed to be like, from what we know, that was just part of the confession he had come to make, in the hopes that for some reason House Solaris would help him hide from House Scarif, which is an unfortunate plan.
Why would House Solaris help him hide from... We're allies. They're what? When they were in kingdoms, this is not... He killed my uncle?
It would seem.
He killed my uncle and then befriended me?
Yes.
There's just this look of pure, like, it's just like, his face just keeps switching between, like, rage to disgust to shock to, like, confusion and then back again, and just keeps going. Just...
I'm sorry. But... So you need to... He was hiding with you the entire time, which makes you look not super innocent. He claimed that you didn't know anything, and that was corroborated by the spy, and as long as you don't look suspicious or do anything else suspicious in the meantime, you should be fine.
What happens to him?
Well, we don't know yet. It's going to depend a little. We don't know if he'll be dealt with here or sent back home yet. Arrangements haven't been made. but he's not. I don't think either house wants him talking.
So they'll put him to death.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So. Did you want to talk to him or anything? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not good at this kind of thing.
I guess I should find out for myself whether he actually did it. Is it a possible... Well, no, you said don't seem suspicious. Is there any way I can talk to him?
Yes, we could arrange for you to speak with him. It wouldn't be seen as suspicious. That's one of the things we're here to offer. You're rather seen as a victim of the situation more than a perpetrator, as long as nothing suspicious happens. So, like, you have a right to, see him, spit in his face if you want.
If so, I would like to speak to him myself.
All right.
35 years.
Yeah, that's a lot.
No, that is a lot. No, I can honestly say I had no idea.
Ametrine looks at his sister, and Amethyst says, I believe him. I don't feel the need to waste any spells checking. Well, both of you are just lucky. I'm really, really good at convincing my mother that Ametrine is just too easily distracted by a pretty face because, she did find out that you were sneaking into his bedroom. Ametrine grimaces. He's like,
You were sneaking into my bedroom?
You were there the first time.
Wait, what do you mean the first time?
Noctis didn't tell you about the second time.
Apparently Noctis doesn't tell me a lot of things.
Apparently, you weren't there. There were owl bears, apparently. I didn't know you weren't going to be there. You sent me that weird message, and I was really confused, and so I was going to try and figure out what's going on, but then you weren't there.
Sorry.
So then I had to leave. And then Noctis,
had a
talked to me in the
situation.
street.
We killed some owl bears, we rescued a little girl, and... Yeah, there was a whole situation. He didn't mention that either.
Well, he mentioned some of it.
No. He didn't mention to me that he ran into you.
Oh, wow.
Out of character, I thought I did.
You didn't.
Okay.
You're a bad friend. You're a bad friend.
And
I only
Ametrine's
knew your uncle and lie to you. I mean, why you?
I've done nothing but eat my candy for 35 years and lie to me.
You gave it to me. You gave it to me willingly.
So when can I speak to him?
We'll find out. I'll stay here for now. We'll go back and check on things at the palace. We'll see what's going on with the communications with the family. We'll get word to you.
I assume that word will come through official channels?
Yes.
Understood. Have my parents been made aware of the situation?
Yes.
All right.
The involved families have all been informed.
Good to know. All right. Well, is there anything we at House de Plumet can do for you in the meantime?
I don't think so. Just be careful, okay?
I will think long and hard of what that means.
Fair enough.
And in my most sterile, like I'm gone into straight, like, I don't know, robot mode for dealing with things, since I'm trying to process all this. I bow and I say, then I will I will take my leave. I bid you a farewell.
And they depart as well and head back to the palace. Welby, go ahead and make me a perception check.
We'll make a perception check with my lovely +0.
You heard only bits and pieces of that. You're not entirely sure what's going on.
I'm just trying. These are nobles talking, so unless if I catch them talking about us commoners, I'm doing my best to in one ear, out the other.
Yep.
Unless if like some combat starts going down, I'm just standing here with my halberd, and I do have my. It's my halberd of warning, so it'll tell me before anything does go down.
Yeah, until Johannes walks past you around the same time that the twins are departing, and Johannes just looks the most shaken and upset you've ever seen him.
I will fall in behind him. Because that, I think, is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you should be doing. I'll just go straight to the study where I know there is liquor. Johannes probably isn't much of a drinker, like probably not even wine. He's probably always been more of a tea person to keep his wits about him, but like this isn't a wits about him moment. So he'll probably see if there's anything really strong. And with his knowledge and wisdom about liquor and alcohol, all he knows is that if it's dwarven looking, it's probably strong.
Oh yeah, you find some pretty strong drink back there.
I pour a glass, like not knowing really how this works. It's probably in like the wrong kind of glass. I'm probably pouring whiskey in like a brandy glass, but I down it in one go. Like it burns, it hurts, whatever. And then I pour another one, and then I look at Welby and I go, "Would you care for a drink?"
That looks like something I'm not used to. But are you okay? Are you okay, sir?
You know, probably not. And that's okay. That's what they told me last time I felt pain like this. That it's okay. It would be okay. I probably never took the teacup from the servant, which is probably still following me around in the air, just like a teacup. And I grab the teacup and I like fill it with this dwarven whiskey, and I go, "Here, drink."
I will say, I'm on duty, sir.
Good. Now drink.
I guess I'll throw it. I am slightly confused because I know that this is a teacup and you're supposed to sip from a teacup. However, this is liquor.
Once the teacup is in your hand, I just chug a full glass again.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I will take a sip.
Constitution saving.
Please, Johannes.
What is my con save like? Ooh, good.
Does my luck stone do saves? I don't think so. I just want to make sure.
I would think that it would do saves, but
I think so. I just want to make sure for fun's sake. It does. Okay. Wow, I have surprisingly high constitution. All right, I did that on purpose. I didn't want to die. Turns out I can hold my liquor.
Yep. You guys are both doing just fine. It burns, but you're not vomiting or anything.
Tell me, tell me, Welby.
Welby in his mind is like, I need to get Abigail here. I do not know how to manage this man.
Tell me, Welby, have you ever loved someone dearly?
Yes.
They were the only person who ever saw you as a person and not some sort of tool for propagating your bloodline or someone to be a placeholder in some sort of stupid political events. And I pour more. Have you ever had anything like that? Someone who saw you for you?
I have had several such people, yes.
That's very good for you. And I down another one.
Well, he
gonna-
is realizing that he said the wrong thing.
Oops.
I'm gonna get alcohol poisoning.
Quite possibly.
I
Yeah.
have taken the one drink and I've not done anything further.
I'm mostly concerned about my drinking now.
You're still okay, Johannes.
You know, my uncle, his name was Harold. Great man, great, powerful, wise wizard. Loved me like an uncle loves a nephew. At least that's how they're supposed to, in storybooks. But he was tragically murdered one day. Never knew how or why, really.
But
What's-
imagine that your family would have the resources to, like, do a more serious look-see into it.
You know what? We
More
thought,
than
we thought we
my
had.
family could have.
We thought we had. It took 35 years, Welby, but I've just learned some rather shocking news. And I pour another glass, and I go, do you want to hear the news, Welby?
Tell me the news, sir.
I throw it back again.
I'm gonna look at you guys in the doorway and, like, mouth, get Abigail.
I got a 6 on that one.
You throw up.
I just all over my nicest clothes. I'm not even trying to aim it anywhere else. It's just straight down. And I go, I found out tonight that Noctis killed my uncle. Isn't that crazy? He killed my uncle and then he decided to become my only friend in the world. Isn't that crazy?
Are we there at this point?
Isn't that a little crazy?
Yeah, we're in the doorway. I think right before he says that bit, like right when Welby mouthed to get Abigail that Mama Kent went to go get Abigail, but I imagine Kel's probably in the doorway.
Yeah, Kel, you heard that whole monologue. That whole sad monologue.
Kel is just gonna walk up.
I missed the
to
part about
Johannes.
Noctis killing the uncle. Because I was getting Abigail, but
Can you imagine if your only family who viewed you as family was killed by the person who then decided to be your best friend? The only friend? You even made up a little candy for him?
Hey, Johannes.
I can't say so.
Do you want a Noctis treat? I don't think I,
would
want
love
these
Noctis
anymore.
treat.
And there's just like tears just welling up in his eyes. Just I don't.
Kel's gonna give Johannes the biggest
I
hug.
bought a whole bag just to carry around candy for him because it was like a little game.
I'm gonna start.
Kel is just holding you.
Oh,
I'm covered in stuff. You don't want to do
He doesn't
this.
care. He doesn't care. You can just let it up.
It's
You're
not.
safe here.
That is not proper. A
Who cares about
nobleman does
proper? You don't
not.
have to be proper with me.
A nobleman does not express themselves in a way such as this, unbefitting their station.
Noctis, you're a person and you're allowed to have emotions.
You see,
You're sa-
that's
you're safe here.
that is not true.
I don't care what anybody else has told you before. It is true. You're safe here with us. You can let it out.
Noctis, or not Noctis, Noctis came to me. Johannes just gets very quiet, and then all you hear is his, I don't think I can.
Eh,
I've
I'm
trusted
going to.
2 people in my life. And one killed the other to sneak into my life. For what?
Well,
For
we
what?
don't always know why people do the things that they do. Don't know if it was a mistake. I don't know if him
Not,
coming back into your life was him trying to make amends
not
for a
this
terrible act that he had
doesn't
done.
kill people on accident.
It
He
does
doesn't.
seem like his job
He's very proud of it.
to.
He was so good at killing and not getting caught, doing what his family would want. Turns out, it was a game.
You don't know it was a game.
What would you call it if someone killed your family and then decided to move in with you and pretend to be your friend for 35 years?
It does seem
Your
pretty
only,
terrible, sir.
But we don't know why.
only confidant. Your only connection to other people.
He'll just like take a step back, still hand on your shoulder, and just look you in the eyes. I know you're not gonna remember everything you're saying right now. I've seen a lot of what you've taken back, and I don't know if you really understand what's being said right now.
Oh, I always
You're not.
understand what I say. Watch blow
You're
or not.
not.
I knew exactly
He
what I
isn't
said
the.
there. Gibberish.
He isn't the only one. I'll just look over. I know we haven't known each other very long, but well, anyone that stays at the Kent farm is family. I know you might think lesser of us because we don't have wings, but you're a good man.
I don't think
Sorry that
lesser
this
of
has
you
happened to you.
because you don't have wings. I think lesser because you don't read, and it doesn't seem like you want to read, and that makes me a little sad.
I was actually going to talk to you about that, but this doesn't seem like the proper time, so
Why?
we won't worry about that right now.
No, do you want to learn to read? That's very important.
Well, reading's always kind of been a little difficult for me. I didn't know. I know that you're good with magic. I didn't know if there was a way to magically help me learn. I know you also are going to be helping out.
More magical than books. And books start from different levels.
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, so I would hate to ask if you'd help me, but I was going to ask.
I don't have a
If you'd
plate,
be
I
willing
have
to.
a glass. And I start pouring more in it.
Cal is just going to like hold your hand to stop you.
Abigail also arrives in this moment and sees the state you're in. Just, Johannes, what is? Are you okay?
I assume I arrived with her, or did she
Yeah,
come
you-
separate? Okay.
You went and
just-
found her and
Okay.
let her know he was falling apart. I assume.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
okay.
She's still shocked to see
He's
him.
preventing me from pouring another glass.
Yes.
He's very
She goes
strong.
and takes away the liquor and puts it away.
No, I need that.
No, you need a bath, and
Yes, I made a mess of myself.
I'll go help Johannes out.
let's get you cleaned up, and then we can.
I'll help out
Oh.
with that. Thank you.
I'll mouth at Abigail. I'll tell you.
The family is probably coming. We should be bake ready.
Good to
I'll
know.
nod.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna start leading Johannes to his bath to help him out.
I would start helping, but I realize how just like lifty you are, and like you got this.
Yeah.
He's a noble, exercise, scrawny boy. Yeah.
He's got bird bones. He's light.
I'm
Yeah.
like half asleep by the time I'm out of this room.
I'll stay behind unless if Abigail starts going with to help start sitting up. I'll stick more with Abigail.
Okay. So we have Johannes is going to get cleaned up, and Abigail will have the situation explained. We are going to leave the Deplume household now and turn our attention to the dungeons of the palace, where Noctis is in a cell that you can tell has a lot of magical protections on it. That if you were a spellcaster, that you would be casting absolutely 0 spells from within this cell. And you have been there for hours.
Yeah.
And after quite a while,
While I'm there, could I be doing checks on the cells, the locks, the is there a barred window in here, or is it like pure stone?
Oh, there are no windows, sir.
Okay. Is there a mattress, or is it straw, or like?
No.
Is there a bucket?
There's a bucket.
Okay.
You got a bucket. And shackles on your wrists and ankles. You can't move very efficiently.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Yeah, after you've spent quite a number of hours in here, it is hard to keep track since you have no way to see the sun or anything from in here. There's just, you're deep underground in the dungeon here. You went down many flights of stairs to get here. The only light is from torches and lanterns or magic, depending on what guards are around and what is being used to light the area down here. When you start to hear some footsteps coming down the stairs, and one of the guards, it looks in through the bars to your cell and says, "Well, someone's here to see you."
All right.
And you see your wife, who you haven't seen in over 35 years.
He got
And she
here
looks-
quick.
Yeah. On that note, you can see that she is wearing a bracelet that you know is something your family has that has charges of teleportation, so that she has essentially been lent that for this occasion in order to come here. This is not something that belongs to her, but that is borrowed.
I give her a soft smile, and I say, "Hello, dear. It's been a while."
A while. That's what you're going to call it.
It's been a long time.
It has been 3.5 decades, Noctis.
Yeah.
This is not how I wanted to see you again.
Noctis looks down and he just says, "I know."
What were you thinking?
Well, I think you've heard a bit of it probably from her lady.
You know what? I don't want to know your excuse. I don't care. What's done is done. There's nothing more I can do for you. She reaches a hand in through the bars to take your hand.
I think I take it.
Okay. And she passes something to you. Please make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Is she giving me the help for that or no?
She's made her own sleight of hand check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
She got a nat 20. So this is the smoothest handoff in history.
That's crazy.
Something very small. And then she's going to cast the message cantrip to speak to you telepathically so that the guards cannot overhear what you guys are saying. And she's going to be using that for the rest of this conversation unless specified that it's something said out loud, just for simplicity. She says, "This is the last thing I will ever do for you. The false death capsule. It'll stop your heart for 12 hours. Don't use it until at least tomorrow when I've had time to get out of here."
Good.
This would be a great way to get away with murder if it wasn't false death.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Whoa.
Do you
They're
know if I'll have a...
indistinguishable from the real poison capsules.
That's true. I could just be murdered here, so...
Do it.
How much you
Pull the
sucked away.
trigger. Pull the trigger.
Do you know if there's a cover reason for why I might be dying? Or do I have to invent one?
That is not my problem.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Oh, what did you do to this woman?
I left her for 35 years, is what...
I mean, that's a pretty solid reason.
Yeah.
She's being extremely nice right now.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I mean,
left your
how
wife
old was your
alone for
kid
the
when you-
weekend? Like, this is crazy.
No.
And she's just looking at you. And then through the telepathic message link that she's better, she's just, "I hope whatever you left for was worth it."
I think it was. But I'm sorry to have left you.
I am not the person you need to apologize to the most.
I'll make sure to apologize to him in person.
Good luck finding him.
Oh, is he? Okay, I need to investigate that, it seems.
Haven't even bothered to keep up on what's going on back at home, have you?
I've tried. It's been... I mean, to keep my cover, I can't reach out a whole lot. Or I couldn't have reached out a whole lot.
Of course.
I'll
Well,
fix that.
You won't find him under the name Morticia. He has no rights to that name any more than you do anymore.
I see.
You ruined us, Noctis. You cast suspicion on the entire Morticia branch of the family.
I had hoped they thought I would be dead.
Yes, well. I take part of the blame that they did not.
I'm sorry, for what it's worth.
Yes, well. I'm sorry that I was so in love with you that I insisted we try to find out what happened. That was my mistake. I won't be repeating it. After this, I never want to hear from you or about you again.
I think Nock just shows a bit of emotion here, and like you can see if she's paying close attention that like there are some tears in his eyes at that. It is good to see you.
Is there anyone that you would like me to notify of where to find you for when you wake up?
Oh, yes. His name is Kel. He's been staying with Johannes.
All right. I will make sure he knows where your body will be.
Thank you. It might. Hang on. No,
No,
it might.
Ella's not gonna let that happen. Absolutely not.
That's exactly why I gave her your name.
How are you going to stop it, Kel? You're probably going to be like, oh, this would be the perfect opportunity to help them talk about it and figure out exactly what happened. And I'm just going
Don't
to
call out
go,
my plans like
oh,
that.
sweet. Acid spray.
Yeah, try using acid spray when your hands are bound.
Guess what? I have spells that aren't somatic. Probably. I need to check my spell list.
Probably.
I might be wrong.
This
Stupid wizard
is
stuff.
This isn't Kel's first rodeo at rehabilitating people, okay?
So,
Why are
Oh
all
my
damage
gosh.
spells somatic?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
dumb.
What is happening? This is
Morticia looks at you, and you can just see there is so much pent up anger and hurt. She can barely believe she's here herself. She's just like, ugh. She says, "Look, it was so stupid of you to confess to the Lady Moira."
Well, my cover was blown and by multiple people, and I had to. I thought they were still enemies.
Yes, well, one thing I discovered when I was looking for you, House Solaris is the one who ordered the hit.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. So, maybe don't go trusting nobility anymore. You're gonna need an
Well-
entire figure. You know, that's not my problem.
I know you're angry with me, and I'm. What do you want me to do when I find our son?
I don't know. I don't know how to help him. I don't know if you can. He's so angry at you.
Yeah. But at the very least, if you have anything you want to tell him, I can try and pass that on.
He reaches out to me every few months.
Okay.
I don't know where he is, but I hear from him.
Okay.
So
That's good.
I doubt he would want any message from me by way of you either. I really don't think that would go well.
That's probably fair.
Try not to do anything this stupid again, all right?
I won't.
And she leaves. Unless you have anything else you want to say to her.
No, I'm plotting how to best use the capsule.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. We will go back to the Defume household where Johannes has been cleaned up and probably like put to bed for now. Is my guess.
Ella's gonna be trying to do something as he's helping Johannes.
Okay. We'll go to
So,
you.
okay. So Kel's like, I don't know, put him in the bath and is like just washing him down, helping him feel okay. Yeah, absolutely, he's doing that. So, are you? Will you like actually help me learn to read?
Yes. What sort of question is that? Of course I'd help you learn to read. You're not going to stab my dead uncle, are you?
No, I'm not going to do that. I honestly feel awful what I did to those owlbears. I know now they can't hurt other people, but like I didn't want to kill them. There's better ways of doing things in this world. We don't have to. Just too much killing. It's Anyway, I don't need a
I got a 13 on
much.
insight. Do I believe you?
Yeah, no, yeah. Kel hates like. There's been like you can just see like there's a weight that's kind of lifted off his shoulders now that he's told you that he feels bad about doing it.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, there's okay, so you'll help me with books. Do appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I know you're good with magic, and I
Yes, my
I
dead
trust
uncle
you.
taught me. He's dead. Killed
Yeah.
by Noctis, my ex, but only ex friend.
Well, are we not friends?
I didn't think you liked me. And you eat a lot
I
of
actually
beets, and that scares me.
I do eat a lot of beets. You're right. That's all I've ever known. So sorry that my way of life is a little bit different, but
That's not your fault. That's why I was doing things. I wanted to learn more about other people's. My uncle believed all people were equal, but their circumstances are what caused the differences, and I wanted to see
I
that for myself.
I agree with your uncle. Sounds like a really good man.
He was.
I I mean I agree with him, and I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to do is prove to people that you don't have to. I don't mean to say this offensively, but you don't have to. I'm like he's like washing your wing right now. I don't have to have these in order to be someone. You can help out anyone. Just be a common person like me to be someone's hero. You don't have to come from a house. You don't have to have wings.
That's understandable. It just helps a lot.
It does.
Unless someone
But what
kills
you
your
did,
family, and then it ruins your
what
life.
what you did for a little girl, I really appreciated that.
I didn't do anything for
I
her. I used her as a shield, and I hid in the sky.
you like get dunked under the water for a second. Is it like washing your hair? We aren't gonna talk negatively. All right, that's. I know you've just consumed a lot of poison, but that's poison for your mind, and someone as smart as you doesn't need that. All right. Um, we're here for you.
Still not sober at all. No. I'm drowning a little bit. I'm a bird. We don't swim. I'm winged. Oh,
You know, I consider you a friend.
he's saying this, but I'm just still under the water.
No, he would have pulled you up. It wasn't for that long. It was just as like a little flick on the head, you know. So I'm gonna put my trust in you right now. I know you're really not to, but you understand magic, right?
Hmm. I am one who delves into the arcane secrets because I don't understand magic. I want to understand it better, but I understand more about magic than someone who doesn't study magic. So,
Yeah.
sure, in that case, technically, I do understand magic.
Are you able to items, different things? Can you tell what they do?
Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. There's a little spell called Identify. And I start drawing in soapy water, like around the tub, the sigils. I'm just like, this one, it means to find, but it means not find as in like search for a thing, but like to learn its backstory, kind of. That's a really simple way to put it, but that's not quite what it means. And then I draw another
Okay.
one, and this one I don't remember what it means, but I know it goes here because it tells us a thing. I feel like I'm gonna throw up again. I don't like this. The
He
water's
pulls out a
moving.
bucket.
The
There's a
water's
bucket.
moving a lot. Mm. This is better to do on land with pens and paper.
Drawing him with soap.
That's
Or
good. Cal goes to get you a towel and just lifts
depending
you
on
up and
how big it
wraps
is,
you.
we can use chalk. What do we need to? What are we finding out about finding out a bin? It's
Oh wait, do I have does oh wait just 1 second.
Lay
Can I
on
do-
hands.
Does that Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna for 1 point I'm gonna use lay
You
on
can
hands.
sober him up.
Yeah.
It's 5 points that you need to do.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
ugh.
Oh yeah.
That was very
Oh.
unbecoming of me.
No, you're okay. You don't have to apologize.
No, I
You've
do.
gone-
I'm naked right now, and I don't like this.
he has a towel
I
that he's
take-
putting around you.
Take the towel and I just like wrap myself. I'm like,
I've got 2 things I need you to check on for me, if that would be okay.
no, I'm fine with that. Do me a favor though. Will you have one of the servants get clothes for me, and then will you also leave the room while I dry off?
He already has up like a pile for you.
Perfect. Will you leave the room? I really don't like nudity, and I'm now remembering I have been nude in a room with you for quite some time, and you were touching me, not inappropriately, but still. And this
Oh, no,
is,
never.
and my face is turning very red. Like I don't. My first kiss has already been stolen, is my thoughts, and this is horrible. All sorts of things. My innocence.
I will
God,
just step out
killed like my
for a
uncle.
minute. I would prefer a little privacy
I'll get
for
dressed.
one of these items. So as soon as you're ready, just let me know.
Just I'll meet you in the study. I'm assuming it's back to order-ish. I'll be there as soon as I finish.
Alrighty. And Cal will head there.
Okay.
I get dressed and I guess I need to do one thing. I'm sober now.
You are. You're sober.
Hee
What would that be? That would be. Damn it! Why did I make this so high? All right. Yeah. No. I go to the study after getting dressed.
Okay.
We're all still in the study when you come in.
No, Abigail definitely got y'all out of there. She's like, there's mopping that needs to. I'm sorry,
Yes.
guys. It's normally not like this. Obviously, there's circumstances right now.
Alright, so as you enter and you see Kel has 2 items. He has 1 item in his hands for right now. It's a jar that has a potion in it.
All right, you can't read.
I understand what you mean, but for some reason I'm just thinking like you got a jar from an empty beet jar, and there's just like a vial. There's like a vial with a potion inside of the jar.
Yes.
Like a
Incredible.
knickknacks jar. There's like some change and like a ticket stub or something as well.
Yes.
You let me know what this is.
Well, it looks to be a jar. But I'm assuming you mean the potion inside.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, I can do that. Give me a moment, and I'll take it, and I'll do the whole thing. What time of day is it now? I'm assuming it's still just like afternoonish.
This is about like 4:30 p.m.
Cool. From the way it sounded, I wasn't going to be able to visit Noctis in his cell today, correct?
You don't know about today necessarily. Would at least be later in the evening.
Okay. I will conserve my spells just so I can attack him. Not that anyone's going to assume that, but and I will ritually cast Identify.
Okay. Yeah, that one. Am I correct, Kel? That's the Draught of the Shameless.
Yep.
Yep. So that one's the Draught of the Shameless. It's a single dose that causes the drinker to forget the memory that they are the most ashamed of.
Well, this is an interesting little potion you have here, and I relay that information.
Great. We don't need to say it 50 times.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm trusting you with. I realize there's something special about this, but don't quite know what it is. Kel hands out his hand, and in his palm, like kind of a little golden light, circular ring appears, and growing. It almost seems like it's growing from his hand. You see this iridescent feather appear. Given this today.
Even before you cast a spell or anything, this feather gives off like a magical aura that you can feel physically, Johannes.
Interesting. And you said you want this one kept secret? I assume that
Well, I don't.
from your mother as well?
Yeah.
I will honor
Anyone?
that. Give me
Appreciate
a
it.
moment. I will. I will, instead of ritually casting this one, I will do an immediate ritual, which is instantaneous, but it doesn't consume a spell slot because I get to do that once a day. Because this feels more like I want to find out what this is quickly. This seems intriguing, and like all the murder and betrayal is gone, and like it's an arcane secret. So I'm full on invested in this feather.
Absolutely. Okay. Yep. So you are able to get the information about what this feather does. I've put it in the chat for you.
Interesting. And I can tell this is a divine. This feels divine.
Oh yeah, this is crazy powerful.
Oh wow. Oh, let's go.
It seems like this is a boon granted to you from. You didn't just find this, did you?
No, it was given to me today.
All right. Today.
This morning, yeah.
Listen, you could have whatever secrets you'd like. But this feels like a big deal. It is a big deal. I'll explain all the things. It is like this is a one time. This is a one time boon. It'll give you back magical power enough to do spells. This is a divine gift. Who? Never mind. This is yours. This is yours.
No,
This is just.
have you ever heard of Godling Cyrus?
Is how do I put this? Is this a poor people god DM, or is this someone I would have also been familiar with, like a local deity or something, or godling?
Make a religion check for me.
Oh, that's not arcane. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought, though. Okay. Luckstone was the greatest thing I've ever chosen in my life.
That's good.
So 17.
You know what this one is? You've heard of him. You don't know much about him because he's not really worshipped among the Winged Ones or anything. You didn't pay too much attention, but he is much more of a champion of the landlocked, a sort of patron of like local town heroes and adventurers who are going, above and beyond what would normally be expected of them out of life.
Interesting. Okay. Ah, yes, yes. The vigilante godling.
Essentially.
I don't know what vigilante means, but
Those who do acts assumedly heroic outside of the law.
then yeah, you could. That would probably be a good way of describing him then.
So wait, you're saying a godling gave this to you in life, face to face?
He helped me this morning. He's the one I worship, and found him. This can't get back to Ma. She would she'd kill me if.
Why does your mother not believe in this godling, or like does this happen more often? Have you gotten into you had shenanigans with someone claiming to be a godling?
No, I'm just supposed to be a good son to Ma and work on the farm and make sure she's taken care of and that she makes ends meet and she needs my help. But I've just always felt like I was
That's not
meant for
technically your
more.
job, right?
It is, though. I need to be a good son for her. She raised me with Pa. I owe my life to them. But just a couple of, right before Pa, and actually right after he passed, I just felt like I was meant for more in this world. And well, when you speak that stuff out into the world, asking for help and hope, sometimes you get an answer back. And
I used to think that too.
that answer, Cyrus, and he took me under his wing and showed me what it takes to be that hero for the folk. The small village, a lot of people can't do things for themselves. There was a goblin raid, bandits. Found that I could help them, and not only help them, but help the people that attacked them too. Help turn their lives around, and that's what I'm just trying to do for everyone.
Listen, all I have to say is be wary of anyone who shows up at a time in your life that is hard and wants to be your friend and help you. They might not always be what they appear.
No, I think that's true for some people, but some people are just good. That was me, right? I showed up to you at a time that was hard. I'm here now. What you see is what you got. Just trying to help you out. It's the right thing to do.
As much as I love the concept of altruism,
I know, it doesn't exist. That's not real.
but you know what the
However
word
else.
altruism is. That's already a good start.
Yeah. Thank you.
Keep that feather safe. It'll probably help
You
you.
watch as it begins to just be absorbed back into his hand.
That's so cool. I can't do anything like that at all. I can make acid and stuff come out of my hands, or lightning, or fire, but I can't make feathers appear that are given gifts from a godling. It's pretty
I
special.
can't make feathers appear, except I have this one, so. Yeah. Thank you,
That's
John.
pretty impressive. The potion though, That seems an interesting choice of something that you have. Is it? Did you do something you find shameful? Is that why you have that, or is it something you found?
It was something that I found.
Well,
Um,
I hope.
I just, I think, where did I find it? I found it somewhere and just kind of held on to it, thinking that at some point it might be useful to someone. So we'll see if that time.
Do I believe you for a fact. I have no questions about that anymore. You definitely just randomly found it and thought it could be useful one day. Well,
Excellent.
wherever you found it, hopefully whoever it was originally managed to forget what they wanted to forget, or learned they didn't need it.
Wait, no, this potion was given by Paul, wasn't it?
You found it.
Oh, I found it.
In some of his things, so you know.
Okay, that yeah, it wasn't given, but I found it. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
My
So-
biggest regret: kidnapping the small baby from the palace or something.
John, I know you've had a hard day, but I just want you to know you can always come and talk to me. All right, we're friends, and that's what friends do.
Yes.
And I'm here to help you. I think I don't know how you're feeling. I kind of have an idea how you're feeling. When I found out the Pa had passed, I was angry.
Did
but-
somebody murder your pa?
I don't actually know what happened to Pa. He was just found dead
I
in
would
the
like
woods.
you to imagine something. Imagine that
Pa's name is Harold.
your pa was murdered. You didn't know by who, and it's fine, it's whatever. And then for the next 35 years, you live your life with your best friend, just living your best life, and they're the ones who helped you get over it all and consoled you in your times of need. And then you find out that Beatrice was the one who murdered Pa the whole time. That's kind
I
of
should
how
have
it
listened to
feels.
those kids' stories that Night of the Living Beats. I told them it wasn't real, but
At this point, your conversation there in the study is interrupted by a knock from Abigail on the study door.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt both of you. However, there is someone here to speak with Kel.
who? Tell them I'll talk with her in a minute.
Send them
Mother.
in. You can use the study.
Great.
Abigail, I would like to apologize for earlier.
No need.
Now, see Kel's friend, visitor, person in, I guess.
Right. I should warn you. It's Lady Morticia Morticia.
Actually, you can just slam the door in her face. We don't need her here. That's fine. And then I turn to Kel, and I'm just like, how do you know Noctis's wife?
Oh no!
Noctis has a
You know
wife?
what? Actually, you can go meet her out front. You can leave. And I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Oh no! Abigail listens wide. I was just like, I guess.
I'm
somebody-
just mumbling as I walk away. Everyone's alive.
Isn't he
No
too
one
young
can
to?
be trusted.
Hey, Johannes.
What?
Hey, Johannes, make a perception check.
Perception. Well, hold on. That's
That's
I missed the
1d2.
thing.
That's a
That was
1d2.
a 50% chance. That's not on me. Hold
Only
on.
me too.
Ooh. that would have been very bad.
No, roll an actual 20 and don't use your luck stone yet because you rolled a D2.
Wait, don't use my luck stone.
No, look at what you rolled.
Yeah, I see. I see a nat one on the
He sees he
D2.
messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I see. I
Yeah.
messed up. I'm typing furiously.
Do a 20 this time.
That's literally not much better. It was fated, I guess.
That's funny. You almost don't notice this. You are embarrassingly close to the stairs when you realize the Lady Morticia is already inside your house.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
There's no slamming the door on her. She's already here. She looks very just tired and upset about today. Just
Also,
standing there waiting.
She's not
she
the
is
only
also
one.
the most beautiful woman you would have ever seen in your entire life.
All she looks like to me is the wife of a murderer. There'll be no niceties from me. I don't care. I leave.
You just keep going. Okay.
Mhm. It takes everything I have to not attack people right now.
Abigail debates a bit and then decides to just still have her go in the study. She's like, I am not brave enough to make them have this conversation outside.
How does? Oh my gosh! Moral
So-
dilemmas. Oh, I don't like this.
Yes. Kel, as you're in there, Abigail brings in a regal-looking, purple-skinned tiefling woman who is just. She looks so done. She's like, are you Kel Kent?
I am. Pardon my rudeness, but I do not know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Morticia Morticia. I'm the once wife of Noctis, who was once Morticia, no longer.
What? Why isn't he? He's
That's
married. He's like 20. So young.
We're gonna. Okay. No, he's actually 61. Just.
Kel's like looking around. Is this some prank?
That is not the point. Look, I'm very comfortable being here. I have a message for you.
We can go somewhere that you'd be more comfortable.
Home. I will be going home as soon as I can wrap this up.
Oh, very well. Okay.
I have a message for you from Noctis.
Why does he want to talk to me?
About Noctis, technically.
All right.
In about a day, probably, you should go to the traitor's grave outside the south of city and look for him.
Why would I look? He's in prison.
At the moment, they don't keep dead bodies in prison
Oh, he's going to be dead?
for about 12 hours.
Oh, it's a potent one then. Dang.
I'll just. But he's not going to be dead after 12 hours?
Well, that depends on what happens to the body in the meantime, so I would recommend finding him. Well, depending on how you feel about him. If you care about him, if you want him, depending on what state you want him in. Finding him faster is probably for the better, but that's up to you. That's not really. I've done what I came here to do.
Well, thank you for that information. Okay. I don't. Kel like gives an awkward. He curtsies instead of bows because he forgets what to do and he has no idea.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm barely clinging to a title of nobility as it is, and yeah. So, whatever. Yeah.
Is everything okay?
No.
What's the matter?
My sweet boy. Are you aware of why he's in prison
I'm.
and how long he's been in hiding?
See, I wanted to talk with him. Well, actually, I wanted him to speak with Johannes. Just get the full story. I wasn't.
I'm hoping that in her conversation with Kel, that her opinion of me is going up by how deceived Kel is.
She just realizes he's not all there.
Okay, no, everything is not all right, and hasn't been for the past 35 years for me. Thanks for asking.
Here to listen if you need to talk.
No. No. Just,
Well,
if
okay, I get it. You just met me. I understand. But if at any point you do need to talk, I'm a good listener.
that's
I know there's a lot of, you can't always talk to everybody.
No.
Most people don't mind talking to me because I don't. Old Noggin isn't smart enough to know what to do with that knowledge. So,
That's shocking. Right. Okay. Interesting choice, Noctis. Great. Good luck, everyone. Good luck with that. I shouldn't be surprised. It's not like he's been making the greatest choices. I am a fool. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
you're not a fool. Everybody makes mistakes.
Just try
Doesn't
not
make
to marry
fools.
one.
Try not to marry a fool.
A mistake. Try not to marry a mistake.
No one's a mistake. People make mistakes, but no one's a mistake.
Well, I am gonna go. So
Hope you have a
good
safe
luck
travel
with that.
back home.
This seems very bad, but I'm gonna wash my hands of this. I don't care.
I can lead you. I can have one of the servants take you to a sink to wash your hands.
No. Are you the only Kel Kent here?
He smiles. Well, yeah, yes, I am.
Okay. And you were friends with Noctis?
We've only known each other for a couple days. He stayed at our farm, my mother's and I farm, a few nights ago. There has to be some mix-up or misunderstanding of what's happened, because what I've seen, he's a good guy.
I don't know him, obviously, so I will.
But you were his wife, but you don't.
And then he left for 35 years and hasn't seen his son since his son was 2 years old.
Well, that
Do I
is.
sound like someone who knows that man?
Why was he gone for 35 years?
Oh, goodness. I am worried for you, kid. You seem too nice to be mixed up in this. We are not nice, as a rule, as a family.
But that's a choice. You can be nice.
Yes, I suppose. Maybe that's the choice he was trying to make. Unfortunately, choices are complicated because they have consequences far beyond what you can anticipate. So I'm sure he was so nice to you, and that's great for you. But it doesn't really matter to me.
I understand that.
So, good luck.
Well,
And just, you do your best, kid.
I thank you. I wish you the best too. Also,
Thanks.
I don't know where you're from or how far you have to travel, but Kel's kind of like reaching into his pocket, and there's this moment of contemplating, and he'll pull out 2 gold pieces for your travels.
No, do
Hopefully,
not give me money. Do not. No.
no, he just like
No.
I feel
gently
like that
grabs
would
her
make
hand and
her
No,
feel
no, no.
worse. A poor person giving her
No.
money.
I have
Just like-
been brought so low by my husband. This is the worst day of my life.
She's like, this is the real reason
Noctis
he
isn't
sent
there
me
or
to
observing
him.
Noctis isn't there or observing the conversation, but he's feeling bad about it, and I was like, ooh, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Do not give me. I am teleporting home. All right. I am a member of a ruling noble family. We don't need your gold, okay? Unless you're paying taxes. Don't give me money. This is weird. This is very weird.
I didn't mean to offend, and he'll quickly put the gold back. Then, I guess the only payment I can give you for your kindness and letting me know what's going on is just a word of wisdom of people change. And it's hard to accept that, but they do.
Okay. Wonderful. Great. Consider your debt repaid or whatever. Whatever this is, it's done. Yeah. Goodbye. She turns and leaves. She's confused and uncomfortable and is just like, I think maybe my husband has a death wish and that is his business.
As he goes, Kel is booking it to Johannes's room and slams open the door.
Oh, it's locked.
Make a strength check.
Absolutely. With that, do I have? Because he's very excited right now about this possibility. Where is the? Okay, it's not that one.
Gonna kick in the door.
Where is it?
Where's your strength score? Right next to your constitution.
No, the divine protect. Where's divine sense? I thought one of the things gave me if I use a redemption.
That's not the right gift.
Okay, can it be an athletic? Like, is it just a strength check or is it
It's a strength check
athletic?
if you break the lock.
Okay, you can carry, push, or drag. Would this be considered pushing?
Yeah.
Okay, so then his channel, he'll like use his channel divinity, which is going to give me as a bonus action. It's going to give me advantage on this, and I can carry, push, drag, or lift twice as much as what I normally
Man,
could.
he's really just trying to spend all this gold he just got.
You
So
break that door.
okay, wonderful. Just
If you're doing twice as much as you can, I'm not even going to make you check. He bursts through your door, which you did lock, and it is like there are splinters coming from the door frame.
Hold on. Would that be...
Noctis is alive!
Yes, he's in jail.
No, I mean...
You broke my whole door!
He immediately runs over, grabs the door, and just like puts it back in the...
That's not how you fix a door. They have cartridges or something.
He grabs you by the... No, he's alive. I didn't know that woman. At all. And I don't think she really liked me. And she kept saying that she didn't know why Noctis chose me. And something about lower statue or whatever. I didn't catch a lot of that. My brain was rushing too far. Anyway, Noctis is alive. And he's going to be alive.
Yes.
Well, he's actually going to be dead for 12 hours.
What?
But she told me where to find him after those 12 hours. He's not going to be in prison anymore.
Let me guess.
We can go and talk to him and figure out what's actually going on. She didn't really give me a clear-cut answer and said he probably was trying to do something good, which makes me think all of this is some either big setup towards him or it was a mistake. And we can work through this.
I'm supposed to be going to see him sometime, arranged by the prince and princess. what you just described sounds like an attempt to escape. And you were just given that
Right.
information freely from his wife?
Well, she said, I think he wanted me to know that.
What happened to the door?
It's like
Leaned
it's
against the door
broke.
frame.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So you're
Um,
telling me that his wife has arranged some way for him to escape.
I think ex-wife.
he-
That's what she was making very well known.
And he sent her to relay where he would be after his faked death to you specifically.
No, I think he actually is going to die for 12 hours. That's what she said. It's not fake.
But why was it relayed to you, Kel? I thought you said you were someone who could be trusted.
That's why I
Oh,
came
no.
in. I'm talking to you.
See, this is kind of
I
like
don't-
what Noctis did after killing my uncle. Is this just some sort of weird, sick game that people like to play?
The only games I played were Kick the Rock Down the Road. We didn't really have games on the farm. No, that's not a sick game. It's. Would you rather have me just not told you and gone and then go behind your back?
No, because if he is going to be there, we're going to need to be aware of that.
You've known me for what, a couple days?
Yes, a few days.
I know you think I have these big plans or just trying to be better. Whatever. I don't care what you think about me in that way right now. In those few days that you've known me, though, to know that I haven't lied to anyone, and he's just like looking you in the eye, just like, come on, like you can see that I'm trying to be sincere. I can't even read a book. You think I could come up with some lie?
Not about you coming up with the lie. It's just you enacting a plan on someone else's behalf. Either way, we
Well,
are.
that's about all
this
I'm good
is-
for.
We will deal with that accordingly. First things first, though. Go tell Abigail what you've done to the door. She will tell you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just really
She
excited.
will more than likely be able to tell you how much it's going to cost to repair. And for now, go.
Is it not magic that can fix it?
I don't know how to magically repair a door. Maybe someone does, but
Mm.
the spellcasters of my family specialize in murder.
Why does everybody?
Do you understand where you're at?
I do. I understand
I really
that I'm
don't-
in some
listen, let's-
hoity-toity bit house right now that thinks that the only way to get something done is by killing somebody. I'm kind of sick of it.
Well, that's not true. The ones left do. Before me, my uncle thought otherwise, and he was killed. I'm assuming.
So what are you gonna
before
do
that.
then?
What
Are
am
you going
I
to choose to be the
do?
hoity?
Well, I was going to prepare for dinner after calming myself down before I was given a small heart attack by someone ripping my door off the hinges after just discovering that my only friend of 35 years murdered my uncle, and I made an embarrassment of myself in front of new people and old people, all, by throwing up on myself. And so I'm trying to just, go back into just try and recombobulate while working on a lesson plan and a few other things just to calm back down because dinner should be ready in about an hour or two. So for now, please go tell Abigail about the door. She'll tell you what needs to be done, and I will see you at dinner. I very much just need a moment. Or
You can have your moment. Of course. Cal will move the door open, and before shutting it, he's going to turn around. I've seen that look in people's faces before. Sounded like you really looked up to your uncle. Should have think, what would he do?
I would ask him, but he is dead.
That's life. People die. They move on. He's been dead for 35 years. Doesn't mean what he taught you is gone. Doesn't mean the person that he was is gone. It doesn't mean the person that he was trying to help you be is gone. So, you can think on this for your several moments. There are people trying to help you. You can be your hoity-toity, murdering house. That's all you guys do. Or you can start being different. And he's gonna shut the door and then open it. And you can tell Abigail about the door. And he'll shut it again, and he'll go walk away.
There was a door in place for this interaction. Okay.
Yeah, there's a door. Sorta. It's kind of broken. All right.
I have a plan.
Okay. Welby and Ma Kent, though, I want to check in with you guys. If you guys have something you want to do, Drake, we can't hear you.
The most I know is I'm not a word worker, so I can't fix the door. Although doors are part of architecture, and so I might need to learn about doors.
You're adding it to your list. Doors?
Question mark.
Tall doors.
Small? Tall? Big doors?
Look,
Giant?
Welby has no idea how much it would cost to build this house, and so he's planning almost as if he would need to build it all.
Okay.
And he's hoping to be pleasantly surprised by what he doesn't have to do. But he's considering everything.
Okay. Mama, Kent, Abigail comes to find you as things have been happening where she's just like, hey, there's like a lot going on. And
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably just let you know that a noblewoman just came to talk to your son. I don't know why, other than she's related to Noctis, and I'm very uncomfortable with her being here, so I do hope she leaves soon. At which point, like, she leaves, and Abigail hears her leaving, and is like, oh, thank goodness, she's gone. Anyway, just as his mother, you should probably be informed. I have no idea what's happening.
Well, thank you for your concern, dear. I'm sure it's all fine. He's been making all sorts of friends today. I'm sure it's
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, all right then. I've done my due diligence by informing you, so that's all right. And that's at which point there's the huge crash from upstairs, and she just like pinches the bridge of her nose. She's like, I'm gonna go for a walk. If anyone's looking for me, don't tell them where to find me, okay? I'll be back.
she like taps the side of her nose. I know how
Thank
it is.
you. I won't be long. I just need a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He'll leave.
Mama Kent will head upstairs to investigate the crashing.
He'll get up there about when Cal is doing his little closing the door and being like, you tell Abigail about the door.
Oh, hi,
What
Ma.
about Hi. What was that about a door?
I got excited.
Ah,
You can see the door is leaned against the door frame at this point and is no longer attached at the hinges.
not the first time it's happened. That won't be the last, I'm sure.
Really good at fixing those back home. But did you know that this world has too many people that think that murder is just... I didn't connect it, but like Noctis murder, sure, like it says murder in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then people here just think murder's fine. Like, I think that's probably the problem here. People just haven't been eating beets for too long. They're missing some natural vitamin that comes from it, and it's just made their brains go a little wonky and think murder's fine. He'll be fine, I hope. We'll see what he does.
Are you all right?
You know, got a little worked up there.
Mhm.
Probably feel a little hurt. I thought I was building trust with him, and then he thinks that I'm just not honest or truthful, and that isn't something that I've always been an honest guy, and
Of course you have.
I'm following the plots of some other person, and I was making sure to say this loud enough that you could hear it through the cracks too. But you know, I can't control people's choices and what they think about me, so I just have to do what's right. And
Of course you-
well, yep. I think he said dinner's going to be ready in about an hour, so I think I just need to go for well, actually I do have somewhere I have to be in a day, but I need to be there early just to make sure. So I'm going to go where I need to be. Wasn't the most savory of places, and I was going to tell John where I was going, but he didn't really want to hear that. So
So you need to be somewhere in a day. Is it far?
no, it's just outside of the city. But I want to make sure that Pa made sure that we were punctual, so I'm going to make sure that I'm there not to miss anything.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody asks where I am, you can just let them know. I'm kind of at the south end of the city.
So what time do you need to? You said in a day, like in the morning or in the.
I don't really know. Kind of got worked up. Not really feeling very hungry right now. And well, the one person that I was trying to really make friends with is not being the kindest right now. So I'm just gonna get him cool off for a little bit. So
Right.
I'm just gonna hang out there and yeah.
All right. Well, would you like? You can take Beatrice if you'd like.
You know, after hearing about a potential Beatrice killing Pa, which I know is not true, but
What?
you'll have to talk to Johannes about that. I think just going for
Beatrice
a walk.
is a beat.
Yeah, you know that story that Lola started of like Night of the Living Beats, and it scared me. She might have been onto something, Ma. So
What?
Johannes, what have you done?
They're beats.
yeah,
Are you sure you're all right?
I just need to go for a walk, Ma. I feel really bad that I broke his door. I kind of really told him off that he can go and tell Abigail instead of me. I know I need to accept that and take responsibility, but he was being a jerk, and it's his house, and well, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna go for a walk, and I'll
She
be
like
at the
hugs your leg a bit because
So small.
all right, no, she like rolls over and like reaches, like pulls your arms down to Frog, like, okay, well, you know, like,
We'll kneel down and
pats
give
your
you a hug.
back, but is like tiptoes to tap you on the back.
Hmm.
All right, and then she like hands you a jar of beets, in case you need a snack on the way.
I appreciate that, Ma. Thank you. Yeah, I feel really bad about the store. I was saving money for other things, and well, I might not have that money, but it's okay. You know what? I'm actually. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go to the south side. I'm gonna find a tree. I'm gonna break the tree down, and I'm going to make a door.
I would be cautious. There's a little more structure here in the city than there is down on the farm. Some people are particular about the trees you use, so
Oh, okay. Well, when we get back to the farm, then I will.
we can do
I need
that.
a piece of paper. I'm gonna write Abigail a note. That way, I'm telling her, but I'm not telling her. Saying I will fix the door. So Kel's gonna run off and in his chicken scratch write down, I'm sorry that I broke the door. I will fix it. I'll build a new one. Kel. And I will just leave it where it is, because figuring she'll figure it out and head out, heading towards the trader's grave.
Okay. Now we're going to go back to the dungeon for a moment here, because Noctis, I do have a question.
Yes.
Your Morticia did request that you not use it until at least the morning, so that she has time to pull her own disappearing act at home. Are you going to honor that, or are you just going ahead with this?
Hey, it's been a bad.
I will honor it. I forgot about that, but I will honor it. Player me
I
forgot
just
about
wanted to check to see if that was an intentional choice you were making.
it. So in the meantime, though, I would be calculating the routes of the guards and how often they come by and whatnot.
Sure thing.
So
Okay. Yeah. I just
and
wanted
also
to check on that.
I also have some questions about the pill. Is it the type of so you said this is a 12-hour version,
Yeah.
which is very long compared to the spell.
Yeah, it's not a feigned death capsule. It's a false death capsule,
Okay.
which is a potion that won't be detected with a detect magic.
Okay, got it. With this, I imagine I don't breathe with the capsule?
Nope, you won't be breathing. Your heart will be stopped. You will be, for all intents and purposes, dead, other than that your soul will still be attached to your body. And should you be in a place where that is compatible with life, when it ends, you'll wake up.
So my heart will also be stopped, meaning I don't need oxygen flow to my brain. Okay, good.
You'll
Perfect.
essentially be in a suspended animation, but you'll appear dead.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
And you know what this does.
All right. Yeah, I was just asking for
Yeah.
the sake. Are we role playing as if it's the next day already?
Well, no. Johannes has the option to come and speak to you on this evening.
This evening.
Dinner.
Okay.
I will be.
They're not wasting a lot of time. So they're like, if we want to have him face this person or whatever, it's got to be now, because we're not going to be keeping him around for long. So, yeah,
they're going to
Johannes,
send me to the Scarab territory.
they're going to do something. So yes, Johannes, a messenger does arrive from the palace after dinner. It's later at night that a messenger arrives to let you know that if you desire, they will escort you to the dungeons to confront Noctis.
Oh, I go.
Cool.
Do you take any of us with you?
I do
Only
not.
Johannes is invited.
Okay.
I do not. The only thing I really have on me, out of the normal, is my new bracelet. And that's it.
Okay.
Yes, now I just have to decide whether I'm gonna snitch or kill him myself.
All right. So yeah, you're brought in and led down many flights of stairs into the deepest. You did not know that the palace dungeons went this deep, but they seem to not be messing around with their security.
Yeah,
No one's escaping here easily.
that's good. And it seems that Noctis is definitely still alive.
Yep.
Yes, my bracelet tells me so.
Yes, he's still alive when you arrive at the cells down there.
Hey, Johannes.
You know, I've been thinking for hours what I was going to say when I got here. And none of them are very nice. So I will start like this. Why?
Well, something that I told her ladyship, and that I don't think I had told you previously, is the style of my family. My family as a whole are assassins, professionally trained killers in every variety. When I was young, I was especially proficient. Um, and I killed many people. All of which, though, at the time, were military targets. They were sergeants, they were generals, they were admirals, enemies of the state, leaders of rebellion, all that kind of stuff. But your uncle was the first time I had received an order to kill a civilian. And they wanted me to. I mean, I don't get briefed on all the reasons why. It's usually you're sent to do it, and that's that. They mentioned something about arcane secrets that he had. So I'm not going to say that I followed orders. I assassinated him. But it's different if it's a civilian. It's no one that signed up to fight, right? He was a non-combatant. And I felt horrible about it. And then I saw your letters to him, and how there was him being innocent, and then an innocent child that depended on him. And I couldn't live with myself living the lifestyle that I had, and having deprived someone of a father figure. And I didn't think that I was much of a good father figure to my son, and I don't think my example was all that great. So, in my mind, it was could leave everything behind and try and, I mean, I could not even make up for what I did, but I guess soften the blow. I put on a show to most people that I'm very flippant, especially when it comes to murder. But since your uncle, I have never killed an innocent. And I made sure you were protected.
I would like to.
So why wouldn't you lie now?
You forgot the one. You just did.
And you can't just
Forgot how to
edit
use
it.
insight.
Yeah, you have to do it new.
Yeah, it has to be a new chat. You can't just.
I knew that.
There we go.
Nice.
Back
She's
to
being so
begging.
sincere, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It turns out your family had a lot of enemies. I took out quite a number of them. And I think after a while they stopped. I just wish I was the one to have told you first. At this point, I go up to like right where the bars are, and I put my hands on the bars, and I put my face against them, and I look into Johannes's eyes, and I say, "Your uncle did not deserve to die,
Are there
and you didn't."
guards with us in here?
Yeah.
Okay. An unarmed attack is. What is the mechanic for that? It's just a D20 plus what?
Your strength.
Okay. I have that. I think I don't have any of that actually.
I continue talking, and you didn't deserve to. My AC is higher than that, but
You don't have armor on. You're in jail.
Yeah, you don't have armor.
that's fair. I just take it.
Actually, wait.
Well,
what's
what's
your
your-
dexterity?
Yeah,
Damn
what's
it.
your dexterity?
Plus 4.
Okay, shit. I miss anyways. I punched the bar, I guess.
Yeah, you punch the bar, it's loud, it hurts your hand.
And you did not deserve to grow up without him. It looks like I'm not going to comment. I mean, it looks like your hand is hurting a bit there.
I don't know what to say right now.
You don't ever have to forgive me. I don't expect that. I mean, and it's not like I can give you permission to forgive me either. All what you're feeling is entirely valid.
Were we ever actually friends?
I nod very sincerely. Yeah. I always thought you were very fun to be around. I really enjoyed you telling me everything you learned from your studies and every time you made a breakthrough. It was fun to watch you grow. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. But there are a couple that were never mistakes. One was marrying my wife, another was having my son, and the other was being friends with you. Hey, you watch your tongue, Welby.
Well, you know.
My son was cared for in the best possible way that a son could ever be cared for.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, man, he didn't have a dad in his life. Speaking
But he
from
had-
experience, that's a pretty shitty thing, my man. Just saying.
Yeah, well,
But you had a dad. You didn't have your uncle.
Hmm. I hope you don't have too many plans, Noctis.
I don't.
Because we won't see each other until you're dead.
I'm dead. Yeah. If you ever,
I
if
hope
you
that's,
ever
I hope that's
see,
code word.
I guess you wouldn't be young.
It'd be like 35.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you'd kind of, huh?
He would
And he
be-
also doesn't go by murder sure anymore.
Good. I mean, I wouldn't want to go by Murder Sure either.
It's really a morbid name. It really is, if you think about it. If you ever
God,
meet,
Kel is starting to make some sense to these people.
if you ever meet a young gray-skinned tiefling with my eyes, be nice to him.
DM, would I still have my bag?
Your bag?
Or I guess not my bag. I'm assuming I would have been searched before I came in.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of stuff with you. They didn't let you bring any weapons in.
Would they have allowed a single Noctis treat in my pocket?
Sure.
I'll take out a single my one Noctis treat I bought, and I go, "Fuck you!" And I drop it on the ground and I stomp on it, and I turn around and leave.
Oh. At least he didn't kill you, so that's good.
The guards look a little disappointed that no violence was actually enacted on the prisoner.
They literally watched me swing at his face and miss
I know.
and hit the bars.
Once and failed, and they're like bummed.
They're like, "Man, we should never have taken this kid's spell book."
Yeah, we probably should have let him cast a spell. It would have been way more entertaining.
Noctis is openly weeping.
And that's where we're gonna wrap it up tonight.
Oh, wow.
Now I have this person have to figure out whether or not.
Whether that was legit or an act.
Oh no! I have to figure out what my character's gonna do.